Good afternoon, folks. We are live on our Eagle 1 launch of Solarized Telescope 1. The primary goal for today is to reach geostationary transfer orbit starting from today, as we also are flying an experimental stretch fairing design. I'm CB, the launch director and C2 of Aerospace. I'm now introducing to you Nick P747. Let's get right into it.
Hello, I'm Nick P747, the CEO and launch director of Aerospace, bringing you secondary coverage today as your main host is CB. This is being launched on Eagle 1 rocket. How it works basically. Eagle 1 is a two-stage methane rocket with two solid rocket boosters attached, powered by 9 TSO engines that power the first stage. Up top, it's two TVAC engines to power the second stage, and up top, as you can see, is the new extended fairing carrying Solarized Telescope 1. Eagle 1's been a very reliable launcher for us. This is its 14th flight. Very reliable rocket, launched some very good missions, and it's gonna launch one today. But without further ado, we'll introduce it to the third commentator today. Take it away.
Alright, hello, my name is Uncle Dance, Dance. I don't work at Aerospace, but I'm the CEO of Aerospace. I'm happy to be over here at this launch. Hope it's going to go well, and we'll now hand it back to you.
Thank you. As of earlier, Solarized Telescope 1 will be in GTO, or as you can call it, geostationary transfer orbit, as its main objective is to explore, find some new things we haven't discovered in the galaxies. AI will also be used for our telescope to detect some anomalies, either on the payload itself, and also to detect some cool things we haven't seen with our eyes in the universe. If you guys also haven't heard, Booster 12 is being flown on the next Starlight launch, so stay tuned for that new flight. Nick P747, give it away.
So yeah, very exciting achievement, but we want to talk about something kind of here about Starlight. As many of you know, the Booster 21 anomaly. Unfortunately, during the testing of our second V3 booster, the vehicle had an anomaly. Well, wait, what's the cause again? We're waiting for employee. Basically, the valve failed and we had a bit of an employee negligence issue, which we're looking into, and we'll have that fixed. The reason we say this is because we're a transparent company. If we fail, we want to reveal to you that we failed, not just hide it in legal documents. So, fortunate, we found the issue, we're going to fix it, and that's all I have to say about that. We'll now hand it back to you, CB.
Well, since we are about 23 minutes away from launch, I am so excited for today's mission as it's, exploring what we haven't seen in the universe. Just like James Webb Space Telescope, it's gonna be like that.
Yeah. Also, this is actually the second telescope Eagle 1 has launched. The first being Hermes, if you were a long-time astro year, launched in December 2023. Jesus, it's been almost 3 years. That's a long ride. But just like that, this aims to be just as helpful to explore our universe, just like Hermes did, and still does.
And if you have seen that view of SET-1 or Solarized Telescope 1, yeah, that's basically our satellite, and it is a little stretched, which is the reason why the fairing is stretched. And it has a very good quality camera that'll, photograph the universe. But it will also be deploying some CubeSats that will help with SET-1 to detect some very cool images of space. But as of now, fueling continues to look good as we are getting closer.
We're gonna be holding. We're gonna be holding. Or we be jumping in, but we're gonna be holding at 1 minute 30 seconds. We see an issue. That's about 20 minutes. Hopefully, we get it fixed. Does not mean it's scruff up. We're looking into the data, but we have 20 minutes, so we'll see.
Yeah, we're just gonna see if there is anything wrong, and if there isn't, we'll go for today's launch.
Sensor data is always tricky. You never know. It's a failure. It's a faulty sensor. Some readings wrong. System was calibrated properly. You never know.
And some things are new, so you never know when they fail.
Yeah, exactly. It's rocketry. Nothing ever is easy. Things fail. But if rocketry didn't fail, it wouldn't be so hard.
Yep.
You can see beautiful views down the highway. Or, not highway, road. Towards the launch site.
Yeah. Well, that's an amazing view, I'm not gonna lie to you.
There it is.
Oh, look at that strong back.
Look at that.
Wonderful.
Look at that.
It's just funny seeing that the fairings are stretched.
I know. But it looks like an Atlas 5. Oh.
Well, hey, it's probably just gonna be used for once in a while, so you'll never expect to see another stretched fairing unless there's a big payload.
I mean, it doesn't look that bad. It looks more like an Atlas 5. You guys, if your space venue earlier with the Atlas 5, it kind of looks similar to that.
And just about now, we are at T-minus 19 and 38 seconds away. Everything still looks to be good, and yeah, the tank farm is also looking good for today. Hopefully we don't have any issues with the things we have installed.
Also, thanks for the thanks for the YouTube comments. Keep supporting us. We always appreciate your support.
Oh, yeah. So far, so good. We're getting closer. And as the fuel is getting almost quite complete, we're just taking a look at everything.
Yeah, we're just looking at the sensor issue, but hopefully we'll get it up and running by 19 minutes. 19 minutes, or actually 18 probably.
Well, hey,
Do we have any big
one?
Ground side?
All right.
Do we
maybe
have
ground
what
side?
that means?
It could be either on the strong back or on the tank farm. Who knows? Nobody knows. But we'll see.
We'll look into it. Our teams are working and seeing what's critical. We'll evaluate in a couple minutes.
And it is true that we've installed some new tanks on the tank farm, so there are likely to be some issues, but it doesn't matter.
Could be.
Let's fix it.
It's just we need to evaluate whether it affects the rocket or it's just background noise. That's what our teams are looking at. We'll give you an update in a couple minutes. Yeah, that isn't related to yesterday's issue, if you're just aware. Your eagle eye is up here. Not anything related.
If you're wondering what he's talking about, we had to scrub yesterday due to a deluge sensor issue, but you know, it is not related, but it appears to be an electrical connection issue to the vehicle, so yeah, thank gosh it's not the tank.
As I've reminded you about like 5 times already, our team is still looking at it. We haven't come to a conclusion yet. What to talk about? What to talk about? Well, it looks like we're gonna leave the plant transition to internal power. Teams are still looking at it. Do we have an update yet?
We're still troubleshooting any issues. Hopefully we'll find one, and yeah, our directors are, performing very hard to work very hard on the things.
So stay tuned.
Yep.
We'll have an update for you as our teams are just. Here we go. There's the update. The issue seems like it's going to be a slight internal power change. Doesn't seem like it's critical. So our teams have confirmed it's nothing major. So that's good to see.
Yep.
It's like an issue.
And right about now. Go ahead.
It's one of those, it's an issue, but it's within limits kind of issue.
And right about now, we're just under 15 minutes. We're still looking good for today, and yeah, you'll see some major milestones that we would like to see today.
Getting closer. We're gonna try some transition to internal power in about 4 minutes due to the electrical pickup. We normally do this in about 2 minutes, but due to the electrical issue, we don't want to compromise power, so we're just going to do 8 minutes earlier.
And with this launch, what we're gonna expect for the milestones for today: liftoff, SRB separation, first startup, and then we are gonna see landing. But not only that, we're also gonna see payload separation right after the second stage engine cuts off.
Also, I don't think we mentioned it somehow, but this is a drone ship landing on a drone ship trying not to sink, which was named behind me.
And once our payload deploys, SET-1 will be performing numerous tasks like solar panel deployment. That's always important for a satellite.
Yeah, just spacecraft to get operational. The critical task to separate a spacecraft from just a thing that was launched into a thing that orbits our planet. That's how positive.
Engine chill has begun for stage 1.
Copy that. That means if you're unaware, engine chill means we're running cold air through the engine, cold liquid oxygen through the engine to make cool the engine.
So how are you feeling today?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. How are you doing?
Still looking good. And we're just getting closer to T-minus 12 minutes and 0 seconds. We're getting very, very close.
To be honest, I'm really up to day to day. It's just nice to have this to cap off my day before we go.
Yeah. Up station fuel load is now wrapping up.
We're approaching 10 minutes, and fuel load's wrapping up, so that is always good to see.
Yeah, and fuel's always crucially important for launch. So why not? Wow, if you have like less fuel, there's no way you're gonna launch very well.
Another thing we don't mention, I don't mention this, but this is E006. Yeah. 6. Oh yeah, this has been in the stores for a long time because of reuse. This is the first time it's going to see the skies.
Beautiful.
Our rotation goes E06, 7, and then 8 through 9. Well, 7 fly. I think 8 and 9 are reserved, but I don't know if 7 will fly. Yeah, so this is basically the last active vehicle. This and E005, unless the booster's lost at sea.
And
Yeah, and you want to talk about equal answer, or I should. These will transition to internal power. Just making sure that the ground issue, but we're looking good.
we are now at 10 minutes. 10 minutes. Everything looking good.
And while I'm not mentioning this, the next course 0010, which plans on that anything happens, that's the first generation of Eagle 1X, which is an improved variant of Eagle to make it an even better rocket. Eagle's already incredibly reliable, but Eagle 1X is going to put it to the next level.
Oh yeah, I cannot wait to see that fly. Cause I created Eagle Worm and we all started adding onto it, and now it looks more beautiful than ever.
Well, usual checkout hold at 2 minutes, so hold it about 7 minutes. Nine minutes.
Oh, we're getting a lot closer.
We're getting close.
Yep.
We're getting close. If you want. Pushing T-minus 8 minutes. Strong back will partially retract at 5 minutes. If you know Falcon 9, it's the strong back retract, it's kind of like that.
Oh yeah.
I mean, Eagle 1 is basically a Falcon 9 and an Atlas 5 meshed together, essentially. It's a reusable Falcon 9, like 9 engines, and then you have like, it's kind of like the second stage is based off a Centaur. The upper stage right now is like an Atlas bearing. The booster's like an Atlas, but it's also like based off Falcon. It's kind of like a Falcon Heavy, Falcon 9 and Atlas 5, you know what I mean? It's interesting how E1 is all. It used to be tiny. It used to be tiny, and now it's this big rocket that carries payloads like it's no sweat.
Oh yeah. everything all started on flight 1, and
Yeah.
we happened to, hit every milestone that we achieved, and
Yeah.
it's really great.
Yeah, ever since one almost went into orbit with the methane leak and all, SRB igniters have been armed.
Just about 2 minutes, you'll expect a hot fan to shut off. That is indicating the go for launch.
Approaching 6 minutes now. Yeah. Yeah, because I'm not mentioned before. Actually, you take it away.
You may have noticed the Solar Aerospace logo on the fairing, and yeah, they're doing our launch, and their payload's in there. So.
This payload is made for because he is the CEO of Solar Aerospace, as well as being an ASCII employee.
Vehicles now press flight.
Under approaching 5 minutes. It's business time.
Business time, baby. Skies over there. Wonderful.
Oh my god. The anticipation's real. This thing is about to send deep space exploration into a new chapter, as if it already wasn't deep. Going to send a new chapter in exploring our universe.
Reclaim vent is expected to shut off at
In about 30 seconds.
Oh, there it is. Strong vacuum check.
There it goes, much like Falcon 9.
Yep.
It's going to stay retracted until it fully retracts and the vehicle lifts up. It's actually... Wait, is this the first... no, it's not the first time with the new strong back. It's launched that before. It's launched once before with the new strong back, right?
Both reclaim vents have now shut off.
This is not the first flight with the new strong back feedback, right? I'm pretty sure it isn't. But I could be wrong.
Copy that.
Is this the first flight?
Payload is wrapping up.
Is this the strong back feedback maybe? Or did I miss that one on flight 13? Under 4 minutes. In flight mode.
Launch fence is expected to shut off at T-minus 2 minutes and 0 seconds. Everything is still looking go.
Approaching 3 minutes. T-minus 3 minutes. Approaching the 2-minute hold. About a minute. For 50 seconds now. We're about 40 seconds now from the hold. Waiting for it to hold in about 20 seconds. Waiting. We're gonna get the hold. Waiting. About 5 now. You should expect it to initiate. Alright, start it. All
Get shut off.
and we do have a 2-minute hold. This
And-
is not planned. Do not be alarmed. Auto checkout.
Shut off. Indicating.
We're looking. Do we move forward? Launch. Let's do that. Launch director.
Go.
Flight directors go. Mission director. Proceed. Do we have permission to proceed with launch? Permission to launch? You have permission to launch. Alright, here we go. On hold in just a couple seconds. We're now going to begin the unhold. The mission director has confirmed we are go. And there's the unhold. Damage threat.
Reclaim event is reactivated.
Here we go. Under second. Look at the view.
There we go.
99.
There we go. We are currently about 1 minute and 25 seconds. Everything is still looking good. Vehicles in flight. Vehicles also definitely in flight.
Approaching 70 seconds now. T-minus 1 minute, 10 seconds. Ready for the color? Pass them off still. 1 minute.
Yes, 1 minute. What's the launch?
Here we go for launch. 5 seconds. We are all clear. Here we go. 150. 45. 44. Stage 2 should complete. 35. 30. 25. Deluge. 20.
15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9,
No.
8, 7, 6, 5,
4.
3. Hold. We have a hold.
We do have an.
And we have an abort. This isn't looking right as we're about to be troubleshooting the issue.
We have a
Monsters will be activated through this time. So,
Like, we probably recycle.
Rockspace has been deactivated.
We have to recycle. Set it back to 30 seconds. These are currently working.
We're currently troubleshooting the issue. This issue was unexpected actually, so we're still looking for what the issue is as we're checking the data.
How are we looking? Really?
And we have a scrub.
What
As
happened?
we're looking to,
Can we confirm them? Why do we need to scrub? What's this? Oh. Still looking. Still looking.
we had an issue with engine 3 as it tanked out the count.
Can we reset it?
The tank farm is still looking good as it appears. There are no issues with the
Yeah. We're gonna have that tonight.
more power.
There's some you can scrub actually.
this will prove to us that that's
Probably the night.
is now offloading. So at this time, yeah, thank you for
Thank you for tuning in. We unfortunately disappointed you if we want a launch date, but we gotta make sure we're safe and sorry. 11 out of 10.
And even though the tank farm was working, everything was working, it's always an issue with the engines or anything else. But you know, we want safety. Safety's our priority. So
Thing is, it was inside 10 seconds, so it's kind of in the no. It's kind of inside the no hold point. So even if it was fixable, we're kind of. I mean, to be fair, even if it was a minor issue, we were inside 10 seconds. So we're kind of in the point of no return. So even if we could scrub, we're technically in the point of no return zone.
Stay prepared and enjoy next. Join only issues. Stop there to main thing.
reclaim vents are looking nominal.
Communication. Back to site.
Probably next flight Monday, or if it gets severe, the weekend.
Especially stage.
We unfortunately wanted to see a launch, but we looked at it, just couldn't make a launch today outside our parameters.
We could always have a backup day, as you may know. We could have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Who knows?
Yeah, unfortunately, it's only our second scrub. We've been pretty lucky with issues on the last minute.
Last.
Yep.
Given this is a customer payload, not just our own mission, we want to make sure that we don't blow up an expensive new telescope just because we wanted to launch today.
If like what I said earlier, safety is always our priority, and we choose to be safe. We will never, let any explosions like this happen.
Yeah, we did in flight 1. We launched with a questionable thing. We learned from that. We're never gonna do that again. If something pops up, we're gonna scrap.
10 years ago, 15 years ago, 10 years ago, more.
Yeah, otherwise we can. But can't we shut down the SRBs? I think we can, if an emergency happened.
Box fence continues as nominal.
Split because
And we're expecting a box vent shutdown,
So,
so
unfortunately, it's not the way we wanted to wrap up the webcast. We didn't have anything successful today. We scrubbed
box
tonight,
vents have been shut down.
but unfortunately, we did not complete our objectives today. We'll see you another day.
I'm talking about the neck.
That is the recommended.
Really unfortunate, but. And goodbye.